Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Charlie Blackmon is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Blackmon is retired, and there's one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Lays off 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0 to Trumbo. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one. In now, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. A little bouncer. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Here's Chris Carter now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Freeman takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's Justin Smoke now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, Jake Lamb standing in now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Jake Lamb.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Pierce has a beat on it, makes the play, one away. Here's J.D. Martinez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
It looked like he's trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Throw into second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Hazelbaker. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. And there to grab it is Tulowitzki for route number 2. Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. At the moment, he's got a .270 batting average for the season. And here's a ball hit in the air. Smoke is there, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Steve Pierce. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder, Steve.
The high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
A quick out number 1. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. On the move is Trumbo. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box, Chris Herman, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Chris Herman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is popped up. Back behind second, Tulowitzki is there for it. 1 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Pierce is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in to try it again, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A shot to first base and caught there to end the. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Marte backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first down. Russell Martin now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. 1 out, nobody on. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Russell Martin becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Jose Bautista is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Center fielder number 11.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Martinez has a read on it, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Freddie Freeman. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Freddie Freeman.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out. Stepping in, Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Low for ball 1. Here it comes 1-0 to Trumbo. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Right side hit hard. Travis fields it cleanly on to first, and there are 2 down. Riding in once again, Jake Lamb comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Carter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Hit sharply on the ground. No problem here, 1 away. Stepping up now, Justin Smoke. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Justin Smoke becomes out number 2 this inning. Steve Pierce is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Up with it. Herman. The throw to first is in time. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. In the air now, out to left. Pierce waits on it. 1 out. Digging in, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready now. DJ LeMahieu comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Another look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Another throw over, and the runner back. First pitch of the at bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw, and they'll nail him at second. So stepping in, Troy Tulowitzki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Michael Saunders. He flew out in his last at bat. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Lamb has room in foul territory. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Devin Travis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now here's the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Chris Herman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Chris Herman.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Pierce is after it, and no one will track it down.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Ready once again, Charlie Blackmon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Gray ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strike. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pierce looking up, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Ketel
Ketel Marte started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Here's Tulowitzki at short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 5.
Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box, Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is Russell Martin now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Catcher Russell
Line
Martin.
drive to center field. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Bautista. He drew a walk his first time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Bautista is retired. 2 down now.
Center fielder.
Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a ball 1-0. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, this offense finds himself struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will scroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Here's Chris Carter now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Chris Carter.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and try as he might. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Baseman Jake Lamb.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pillar going back on it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Right fielder J.D.
First pitch coming.
Martinez.
Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Martinez will round first and head for second now. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Pierce has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside, the throw. And he will be nailed at third. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Carter. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Designated hitter.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Strike called. 2-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hit sharply on the ground. 1 away. Here's Justin Smoke now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Justin Smoke.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown the first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. 2-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitter some credit for fouling that one off.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's Steve Pierce now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Steve Pierce.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
LeMahieu on to first. It's a double play as they're. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
DJ LeMahieu.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Travis onto the grass. 1 down. Digging in and looking for more. Chris Herman. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit out towards second. Travis has it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Ready to take his hacks again, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Smoke toward third. There to get it is Batista. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The shortstop.
This is line to left. And Tulowitzki's got himself a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. Here's Michael Saunders now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Called strike at the letters. 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball. And that's the first out. Archie Bradley. Chase Utley will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here's the 2-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Russell Martin is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal, do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
And Martin's going to reach. He's got a base hit. Stepping into the box. Jose Bautista in a big at bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. So they'll go to the bullpen. And this is fouled straight back.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9-hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple of runs.
Now a fastball swung on and missed. And that'll bring in the middle.
Leading off for Arizona, shortstop
Aaron Loop enters from the pen to start. On the ground near home, but it's foul, strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This one's down to third. Coghlan has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Way outside. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted into center field. Pillar's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Mark. Dylan Betances takes over now with 2 gone here in the top.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
And the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something harder.
Got him looking, and that'll do. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron O'Day. If the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Odubel Herrera will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the ninth. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. The average is at .308 entering play. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Ready on 0-2. Hit down the line at first. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Here's Chris Carter now. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. LeMahieu back to first. A ninth-inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Ready for another shot now. Steve Pearce, he could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Trumbull shading to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid.